Has blown, so play will commence. We've got 10 minutes to go in the final quarter of the State League Netball Grand Final of 1998, sponsored by Farmers Union. Should be a fantastic 10 minutes this. At the moment, Tango lead by a goal, 39-38. All they've played for, all they've trained for all year comes down to this final 10 minutes here at Etsa Park. So Cougars with possession through Jamie McKinnon. Lovely shot by McKinnon, all net. Scores tied away again at 39 all. Tango centre pass. Luscombe to Nader. Heinrich will use this Nader again. Now Heinrich is going to put up a shot here. Got some backspin on it. So Tango 40, Cougars 39. Tango are used to close finishes. They had one in the prelim final against Contacts, just holding on by a goal on that occasion. Today though, they've come from behind twice, from margins of 5-goal deficits. So Cougars, through their captain Halliday, needs to be inspirational now on this final 10. Donna Scanlon walks forward, puts up the shot for Cougars, and Scanlon gets the goal. One of two players for the Cougars who have played every match this year, Donna Scanlon and Stephanie Chapman.
Kristen Heinrich back out to Luscombe. Nader. Ball not advancing forward, but that doesn't matter because it's staying in Tango's track end. Contact being called by Banks in the crowd, perhaps not in agreement totally with umpire Graham Gilbert, but Tango supporters were. 40 plays 41. Tango leading by the 1. Scanlon takes it. Sauwall drops back. Contact being called on Slasher. I think it was an arm movement. She was trying to pick up McKinnon as she was driving behind her. Good work there from Jamie McKinnon's put up her 26th goal for the game. Scannon's put up 14. Scores still locked away, 41 all, just over 8 minutes remaining in this last quarter. Contact called on Gregory. One-up has it for Cougars. Chapman mishandles, but it came off a Tango player last. Sideline throw-in. Penny One-up spears it out to Chapman. She follows it up. Long one coming from Joe Bone. And there was a contact call on Sauwall, so now Tango go into attack. Oh, mishandled. A fight for the ball. And I think it stays with Luscombe. No, it's in the circle, so Gregory. Long way out. Had the chance of passing off, but chose the option of putting the shot up herself. Wants to create a better position. Does so, moves it back out and in and scores for Tango. So 42 plays 41.
Goal for goal finish to the grand final of 98. Halliday from centre for the Cougars. Forward from Scanlon. Halliday again, working hard. Scanlon. Sauerwood was pushed from behind by Joe Bone. So Jamie McKinnon puts another long-range shot up. Excellent shot from McKinnon. 28 goals to her, 14 to Scanlon. At the other end, Gregory has 34 and Heinrich 8. Gregory bounce pass in. Tango into attack. Nader puts up the high one. Banks, important touch. Went straight down the throat, though, of Sue Luscombe. So second chance for Tango as Heinrich scores for Tango, 43 to 42. So back to that 1-goal Tango advantage. Down court, whistle is blown. Scanlon into McKinnon. Slatter coming through, forces the ball out of court. So they'll sandwich Donna Scanlon and also McKinnon as Sauerwald brings this back into play. Halliday, good take by her. Nader forced to stand out. McKinnon again. Wide, oh, good work there from the wing defence and Stephanie Chapman. Leanne Reid, Luscombe Reid. In mid-court now, Tango, Bone. Cougars defence did well just to hold them up there for a while. Gregory, outside of the shooting circle, finds Kristen Heinrich. Doesn't shoot, went back to Luscombe. Now with Gregory, high shot from Gregory. So Tango now, all of a sudden, just got themselves a pretty handy little break here, 44 to 42.
And a Tango centre pass. Nader thought of using the defenders in Bone, but took Kristen Heinrich instead. Bounce pass going the way of Gregory. Long one to Heinrich. Came off Banks' pass. And during the course of your calling there, Rick, I was floating away looking at the Cougars bench, and Jackie Blythe, not very animated, is really taking it in stride, sitting there watching, taking it in, whereas Tango on Tango leading by 3. And the arrows are starting to creep into this Cougars forward line. I'm going to put your money on that pass from Julia Halliday. She rarely gives them away. Nader comes in strong. Bone holds it up to the space. Luscombe takes it. Heinrich doesn't look down. She looks across. Stephanie Chapman read it well, tried to intercept, ran out of court space. Sideline pass, staying with Tango. Luscombe and Gregory. Luscombe again. Gregory leaving the space for Heinrich. Nader and Halliday really having a good tussle here in this last quarter. Heinrich to the post. Gregory with the shot. And a Cougars goal line throw in. Didn't pick up the vision on that. I thought perhaps Gregory had her shot interfered with. Halliday. Joe Bone riding the back of Cheryl Sauerwald and looks to Maureen Taylor as if to say, but I didn't do anything, but she did assist her in moving forward. Slatter works McKinnon hard. 42 plays 45 at the moment with Cougars. Jamie McKinnon wasn't scared to take the shot. She had Scanlon there. Turnover going the way of Tango.
So Slatter for Tango goes into the mid-court to Luscombe. Tango at the moment up by 3 goals. It's a handy break with 3.5 minutes to go in this final quarter. So a 6-goal turnaround so far because Tango started this final quarter behind by 3. They now lead by 3 and Gregory a chance to extend that margin. Gets goal 37 for Lisa Gregory. Tango now up by 4, 46-42. We've got a whistle and it looks as though the Cougars will slow it down once again as Julia Halliday goes to the bench for some more treatment. But this is a fantastic final quarter by Tango, Monica. I think I mentioned earlier in the game that Tango have got off to some very good starts in matches, but have often been caught up in the final quarter. They've run out of steam, but on this occasion they've trailed all day and they now find themselves 4 goals up and they've got 3 minutes to go before they can really taste the premiership glory.
And for a long time there, during the course of this game, Cougars just looked like they had it all. They had speed in the forward line, they've had good shooting by McKinnon and also Scanlon. Defensively, Banks played 3 sensational quarters. One of us putting pressure on. Young Stephanie Chapman also was doing hard work in the wing defence role. But at the moment, Tango looked like they had the upper hand. Banks out of the contact. She took Luscombe out, but stays the way of Tango. So the All Blacks going into attack. Gregory has been inspirational in this last quarter. Spears it back out into the pocket. Halliday picked up for the contact. So Nader will take it. Places it to Gregory. Advantage. She had Banks behind her again. Gregory quite certain of the shot, allowed it to go up but didn't follow the rebound. The Cougars defenders did, however. Sauerwald holds it up and runs out of court. Joe Bone, she took it from Halliday. And a contact being called on Joe Bone allows Scanlon to take it. Nader got the tip. Joe Bone quite happy to leave it for Slatter. Reid wants to get on with the action. Heinrich, Luscombe, Gregory holds it up. Luscombe again. Banks holds the stance. Lisa Gregory puts Tango's 47th goal on the scoreboard. They're leading over Cougars on 42 with just under 2 minutes remaining here in this 1998 State League Netball Grand Final.
And the Tango bench starting to celebrate already. They're really getting into this now. The margin back to 4, but with 1:40 to go, Tango have just got to take care, slow it down, be precise with the passes. Luscombe goes back to Leanne Reid. Karen Nader. He's had a good second half, Karen Nader. Luscombe to Kristen Heinrich. Luscombe again. So Tango just working this ball around, quite content to run the seconds down on the clock. There's the turnover though from Banks to Sauerwald, to Halliday, to Jamie McKinnon, and Cougars have got to keep on doing that. 44-47. They trail by 3 with just over a minute to go, and time being called a game, I think, by Halliday, or she's asking for time to be held, Monica.
I think she was perhaps asking for time to be held because the ball was going away from the centre circle. Valuable seconds ticking away for the Cougars. McKinnon brings them back within 2. They can still do it. 45 plays 47. They need a turnover here, Cougars. It's their centre pass after this passage of play. Tango have to keep possession and must score a goal. It's with Heinrich. She's put up 9 and she misses that one. Takes the rebound. Well done by Gregory. That's the goal to Tango. 45 plays 48.
Quick centre pass from Halliday. Moving it on was Donna Scanlon. Out of court though, and more valuable seconds ticking away here for Cougars. Really had the best of the first 3 quarters of the grand final, but Tango have come home with a wet sail. 48-46, Tango in front by 2. The timekeeper is up out of his chair. Tango's centre pass. Luscombe goes forward to Lisa Gregory. It's had a good second half, Gregory, since being moved to the goal shooter position. And there goes the whistle. Gregory doesn't need to put the shot away. Outstanding effort by the Tango Netball Club. They trailed right throughout this grand final of 1998. They trailed by 3 goals going into the final quarter, and they've turned this match right around to take the cup and all of the glory. The final scoreline in the grand final, Tango 1988-1998 premiers by 48 goals to 46.
I now have the pleasure in asking Lisa Gregory, captain of Tango, if she'd like to come and receive the team's trophy. And at this stage, perhaps Lisa, if we ask the best, Crispin. Through Luscombe.
That's what Reno was wanting to do at half time, and I said, you get about 2 draws in it, mate, you'll be back in.
Susie Gardner.
They got all talk, have they?
Shane Hinder. And the coach, Faye Walsh. And the manager, Kay Hood.
Brian, it'll be 2 minutes because we're going to do all the speeches yet, plus give the losing team and all that.
And do you have 2 others in your support staff? Michael, good Michael. Once again, congratulations to Tango, and here's the prize rose ball.
What a game. That was absolutely amazing. It's the most intense game that I've ever been involved with. Firstly, I would like to thank Cougars. They deserve to be this grand final. Definitely the girls have done wonders this year to be their first grand final ever. I should be so proud. And magnificent venue at the park. I think we've all really enjoyed playing out here. The state league was a great success, and Farmers Union once again for sponsoring the state league. I'd like to thank all the umpires tonight. The umpires did a wonderful job. All the officials that come out week in, week out. I would like to thank my team. I've never been involved with such a magnificent team. We have worked for 10 months for this solid. I think since last November when we started our pre-season training, this is our goal. And I'm just so proud of them, and it's a really good note to be leaving for me. It's quite sad that it's something good to be leaving on. I'd like to thank our physio, Michael Snelling, whose healing hands have done wonders this year. Our coaching staff, Guy Walsh, Faith, been working since the premiership for 3 years with us, and managers, Haywood, and just all the support of the club, all our supporters out here tonight. Thank you very, very much. I'd also like to send a big thank you to our major sponsor, Bob J and Tima. They have been on board with us for a few years now, and we certainly hope we can extend a successful relationship with them in the next few years. Without them, obviously our club will not be as successful as it is. Thank you, Bob J and Tima.